Good morning, everyone. Our snow is starting to melt. Got Thor's fort over there. It's shrunk quite a bit since we built it. Now it's going to be in the spring-like temps this weekend. We'll see how much this lasts. I'm going to guess most of it doesn't, but the stuff in the pool I think might have a better chance of lasting. What, you want that? He's playing with his red ball. So yeah, we're gonna hang outside today and enjoy the snow while it's around, and hopefully it'll come back soon. We still got plenty on the ground to play with, so I think he's happy right now. That sucks that the snow is melting, but on the bright side, it feels amazing outside today. It's just really comfortable. So we're going to spend some time relaxing, and we'll see what we're going to get into a little later. I haven't been feeling too well this morning, so I'm waiting to see how this turns out before I go anywhere too far from the house. But right now, I think things are settling down, so I should be good to go. I don't know where we're going to go that's not going to be super muddy. That's the only problem. When all the snow melts, it just turns into mud. So I'm hoping like maybe some of the trails will still have enough of a coating of snow on it where it won't be too bad. It'll just be wet snow, but it won't be any mud. We'll see what we can find and get into. Right now though, he seems pretty content just chilling on the swing. Look at that husky curl. Well, he's broken out of his husky curl. He's just resting his head against the armrest. Hey bud, you ready to head inside? Feeling a bit better, so I'm gonna go in, take care of a couple of things, and then we'll see what we can get into today. So, you ready? You wanna go inside? Huh? It's like, I don't know, I'm kind of comfortable out here. Look how much is melted already. The little wall that I made around his fort is shrinking considerably. I don't know if it's going to, well, it'll probably make it through the day. I don't know if it's going to make it through the weekend though, but we'll see. All right, bud, come on. Look at the lake. It's still frozen, but you can tell it's melting. Something was walking out on the ice. We're not going that way, bud. It's getting some muddy paws. Temperature is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, this snow's not going to last very long. Just got back and this much more of the yard has melted. Even the pillars are starting to look pretty pathetic. And we're back relaxing on the swing. So while I'm here, I figured I'd answer a couple of questions you guys had. Brianna left a message in one of the previous videos, I forget which one, but she basically asked if I was to get Thor a new best friend, like a little brother or sister, what breed of dog would I get? And the answer to that is I would probably most likely get a Husky or Husky mix. Huskies have always been my favorite breed. So I would probably continue on with that and get at least another Husky or another 2 Huskies. You never know. That is something I'm actually considering more and more because the week we had Luna over, Luna and Thor kept each other entertained the entire time. So I was able to work without being interrupted. They kept each other entertained, they tired each other out. By the time I was done working, they were just relaxed. So that kind of worked out pretty well. They didn't get into any extra trouble. They actually kept each other occupied, which I thought was awesome. So I think having another Husky would really benefit Thor. The other thing, in the previous video, a lot of people asked if Thor had been losing weight. And after about the second or third time someone had asked me that, I thought, okay, maybe I should get this checked out, because chances are, because Thor's around me all the time, if it was a gradual weight loss, I probably wouldn't notice because I'd see him every day. So we took him over to the vet, and as it turns out, he actually gained around ½ a pound. He was at 58.4, and now he's at 59.1. So he's actually gained a little weight. But the thing is, when the weather gets colder like this, his coat changes. The texture, the color, everything. So it could have been that, it could have been the lighting, the camera, who knows. But in general, he's always been a very lean dog. So he's never been as fluffy as like any Memphis, Shelby, or Oakley. I think he's not even as fluffy as Nora, technically. Nora's just smaller. But I think that's why you can see how lean he really is. And that's actually, for the breed, they're supposed to be lean like that. They're not supposed to be carrying extra weight. So he's still in good health. He's doing good. He's not lethargic or anything. He's looking kind of lazy on the swing right now, but if I got up and ran or got a squeaky ball up, he'd get up on his feet and run around. So, anyway, but either way, thanks for checking in and asking that, though. I always want to stay on top of his health and make sure he's happy and healthy. And like I said, if he had been gradually losing 5 pounds or so, I may not have noticed that because I see him every day. So I don't think, unless it was like something where he lost that much weight in a really short amount of time, I probably wouldn't notice until it was too late. So either way, thanks for bringing it up. It always doesn't hurt to check. The vet's within walking distance, so we just swung on by. He hopped on the scale, we weighed him, got a few treats, and left. So it worked out pretty well. So anyway, don't know what else we're going to get into today, if anything at all. I mean, I'm feeling fine, but it's starting to get close to evening time, but I don't know. We'll see if we can figure something out. Well, I may have underestimated just how warm it was going to get today. That is all that's left of Snow Mountain. As you can see, walls are completely gone. In fact, all of the snow is completely gone. There's like a couple of patches under a couple of people's decks. That's about it. But yeah, this is I got a little bit of snow here. This is mostly water with a little bit of ice. On the bright side though, it feels amazing out here. You could just hang outside all day. And Thor's out there in the yard sniffing around. But yeah, our snow's gone. I checked the weather on my phone and it doesn't appear it'll be back anytime soon. What you doing, Thor? I need to set up the hammock again. I think just yesterday everything was covered in snow. But that's what happens when it gets almost 60 degrees outside.